Let's break down the first time Arnold Schwarzenegger and Robert Patrick square off in the mall in Terminator 2. We open up in the arcade, aka early 90s Fortnite, where John Connor, rebel leader, future savior, and current Sega enthusiast, is absolutely going ham on Missile Command. And honestly, if you find yourself beating this game, you clearly are built to lead the fate of humanity in the future war against the machines. But right now, John's got bigger problems living his best delinquent life a stolen credit card can pay for. Because this cop's been asking around for him. Not a normal cop, we're talking Robert Patrick as the T-1000 cop. Looks like a Ken doll, moves like the contents of a knife drawer. Maybe he's here for John's stolen credit card. Maybe he wants to stab him through the face. Maybe it's both. But also, we got Arnold Schwarzenegger in the mall, not just scanning for John Connor, but also looking for the best store to add more leather to his fit. But the T-1000 understands where the cool kids hang out at the mall, and it ain't at Mervin's. He's in the arcade, mere feet away from his target, when the real hero of this scene steps up, and it's Bobby Budnick being a real homie. He's straight out of camp on Awana, where your street rep is everything.
Hey, do you know this guy? Nah, I don't know.
He's rocking a mullet with a moral code of a Jedi. Not only does he not narc on John, but he plants himself right in front of the T-1000 like a traffic cone made strictly of honor and denim. But the T-1000 pushes him to the side so hard, Budnick immediately salutes the back of his shorts.
Hey, man, I think I saw that kid you were looking for.
Now John's running through the underworld of retail, past the Guardian only known as Pepsi Man. He busts through the double doors, panic mode fully activated, but what's waiting for him on the other side? The T-800, and he's like, "Hey kid, I scanned you in the sewer, and I heard you like Guns N' Roses, so I brought you some." And here's a full-on slow-motion Austrian hunk moment only the boys at the Blue Oyster could appreciate. Rose petals getting stomped on, shotguns cocking, the American dream all happening in one hallway. But this is all a little too real for John, and he's not having it. It's a full pivot back to Pepsi Man, or maybe Budnick has a fresh escape plan. But then boom, surprise, it's the T-1000, and John finds himself to be the meat inside the Cyberdyne Club sandwich. Austrian air raid sirens immediately blare.
Get down.
Arnold fires, giving Robert Patrick goatsy shoulder. And I don't care if it's a man or a machine, someone rips you a gaping asshole on your shoulder, you're going to get plenty pissed too. So right then and there, the T-1000 starts pumping his pistol so fast, it's like, dude, you're going to do some serious irreversible damage if you keep going that hard. But the T-1000, he's already at the point of no return, sending messy back shots at the T-800. And there to take some of this hot load is Pepsi Man. He's chugging whatever the T-1000's spitting, but this unrelenting pounding is too much for him to handle. His can blows, carbonation erupting everywhere. It's a disgusting, sticky mess all over the floor. Arnold fists a door wide open without consent or warning before turning around and saying, "I think it's my turn," and takes the T-1000 to Pump Academy. And down the T-1000 goes with raw, gaping holes. But the post-nut clarity heals him, and just like that, they both get a firm grip on the T-800's barrel, and oh yeah, it's go time. Slamming each other through walls endlessly, this fight naturally ends up at Hot Topic, where Arnold is promptly ejaculated out of the window. Oh, and this little look here is called foreshadowing, baby. Arnold's laying there looking like he's just got rejected by a hair metal band named Static Regret, wondering how everything's led him to this moment. He's down for the count right now, but our murder dad is a hero. A T-1000 and mall flooring isn't going to stop him, so he rises like a phoenix made of titanium and roids. John kicks his motorcycle on, the T-1000 goes into full sprint, running a 4.240 for Liquid Metal University, but he did his calculations and figured Grand Theft tow trucking might slightly be faster once he gets that bastard into 18th gear. At this point, John Connor is looking for someone to save him, so he heads to the sewers looking for the Ninja Turtles. He thinks he's safe, but safety is a lie. Sewer rats tell their adopted mutant children. Because it's raining tow trucks now, and cowabunga, dude, it's time to surf the LA River. But Arnold catches up, he takes a couple shots at the T-1000's truck, ruining his insurance deductible. And look at this one-handed boom stroke. You haven't seen a one-handed gun pumping like this since John Wayne was a one-eyed wonder. Arnold's dodging traffic like Frogger, while John's clinging to life on a dirt bike built by Radio Shack. The tow truck loses its dome piece, but it turns out the T-1000 leaned down to adjust the AC at just the last moment. And the T-800 is seeing that John's about to become just another dead kid in the LA River. He's running out of road, out of time, and he's got nowhere to go. So he does what any of us would do in this situation. He guns it, jumping the Harley into the river like he's Evel Knievel's terrifying Austrian cousin, Heinz Breakneck. Perfect landing. Don't look too closely at his face. It's really Arnold, trust me. Now it's the crane game. Arnold floors it and finally flanks the hell-hauling death wagon. And here's some 4th grade science for you. He slides his hog through the slit of doom and now he has a kid. Arnold turns and pulls the trigger. Given that tire a blowout so brutal, the truck gives a Glasgow kiss to an overpass at full speed. The check engine light comes on. The truck explodes all over the screen. It's Michael Bay's wet dream. But Arnold feels like he's not done yet. Another cock toss and load. He's ready to blow away whatever's coming out of this fire, but it's literally just a tire, some debris with commitment issues. So he holsters the shotgun, but look how close he came to clocking Edward Furlong in the head. Just a half millimeter away, and this movie becomes Terminator 2 Special Needs Daycare. And like all great westerns, our heroes ride off into the sewer. But the fight's not over. That was just round 1. The T-1000 is coming out of there in his freshest Silver Surfer drip, and oh yeah, that Hot Topic foreshadowing is paying off, baby.